Hello everyone, I would just like to welcome you to my channel. I'm developing a new game and I'll be creating this devlog to go with it to sort of track my progress right to the very end. It's sort of an unnamed game at the moment, but I do have a concept which I have designed, but I'm expecting them to change throughout the whole process itself. At the moment there's not too much to see. I'll give you a quick sort of walk around. This is just to get me started, so I have a start. So hopefully in the future I can look back and say, oh, this is where it began. At the moment we have a player who can be moved using the WASD keys and the arrow keys, so pretty standard 2D controls. We have an NPC who has sort of random wander functionality. He every 4 seconds he will change direction, and then he will walk for about 2 seconds and in that direction, and then he will go idle and then repeat the process. It's very, very basic AI there, if you can even call it that. We've got the camera movement, sort of orthographic, no collision at all, not even on the edge of the world. There we go. And so this is just to sort of how I use tiled to create these tiles here, just to sort of generate the map into the game. That's all there is there for. I will be creating collision with them, obviously. We've got a hunger and thirst option at the bottom left, which I will show you how they actually do change. We've got the health at the top. We've got a sort of time functionality at the top right, which is like a sort of 24-hour clock. We've got at the bottom left, so I have created items, just not exactly shown in game. They're sort of like the background. There's 2 different items, consumable 1 and consumable 2. I think consumable 1's the apple and consumable 2 is orange. So if I press the F key, sort of it generates a random item. This case it was apple, consumable 1. It gives my player that apple, and it changes the values based on how I've defined them in the script in the back end. So if I press F again, hopefully it's orange, and it is, and it's obviously different values. So the apple gives 10 hunger and 10 thirst, and the orange gives 5 hunger and 15 thirst apparently. Okay, that's good to know. So that's all I have at the moment. There's not much to it at all, and there will be a break for me to go jogging, and I will come back to show some more progress. And we're back to some animation that we've got. These sprite sheets have been taken from an open source website. These won't be the final assets that we'll be using, but it's just to sort of test the animation system is actually working using specific sprite sheets. So this is what we've got so far. Okay, so we now have items being generated on the map. How fun is that? So this is the apple item that we've got. We can't actually do much with it, but we can click it. Apple has been selected. Perfect. So we can actually click things now. Sort of, it's not using raycast. It's actually very sort of brute forcey way where it's just finding the location, anything around. If there's any item or NPC in that area, then it will trickle up and sort of recognize that my input has clicked that entity. This will be changed to using sort of the raycast method soon. It's just a sort of brute force method to get it working. I can even select myself. How fun is that? So that's the end of the first episode. This is just a hobby of mine, but I would like to see a finished product at the end of it that I can be happy with and push out. But that being said, I do have a 9-to-5 job, so development may be slow at times, but I will try to dedicate some time on the weekends as well as some evenings just to continue this this project. This is being done in Java, so no actual engine being used. I will be talking about some technical aspects of the game, but not in too much detail. But if anyone does want a specific topic that I do talk about in one part in more detail, just let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely expand upon it on the next episode or in this video of its own, whichever. So for the probably very few people watching this, I will be taking feedback from anyone interested in these videos. So just comment if you think anything can be improved or changed, and I'll gladly take it on board and reply or even sort of discuss it further with anyone in the comments. I don't expect this to be huge at all, just enough of a group of people that sort of enjoy these indie game developments and find it interesting just to share this with. So thank you for listening, and hopefully see you in the rest of the devlogs.